Hey friends, Powwow guy Rob Phoenix here. Hope you're all doing well. This video I want to talk about something religious. I want to talk about something from the Bible that I believe speaks directly to myself as a powwow, as a Braucher. It's Proverbs 28, number 19. Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits will have plenty of poverty. The New International Version, which I actually kind of favor because I'm a liberal, those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. So on the surface, this looks like people who plant a garden will have good food, and people who like waste their time in pursuit of fantasies will go hungry. But insofar as I feel it speaks to myself as a Braucher, as a powwower, is um, somebody who walks the walk will reap the benefits of that, and somebody who just like talks a good game but doesn't actually like live the lifestyle is not going to flourish too much in it. So we see that with people who like to claim that they're one thing and that they they don't actually like walk the walk. They don't walk the path. They don't live the life and do their best. Like myself as a powwower, I have stumbled many, many times over the years. As a Christian, I've failed miserably on countless occasions, but I always pick myself back up, try to right my wrongs, try to correct myself, and try to do better. But insofar as my healing work, I strive very hard to live the life that I talk about on these videos. Like I'm very much into our garden. I'm very much into our herbal medicine. And, my son and I work together and we learned how to make these herbal remedies and such with. And I see clients here in my home or I travel to them and on occasion and I work the powwow for them. I speak in public spaces. I do university classes and lectures. I do historical society meetings and such. And I pass on this information to the very best of my ability. Even these videos are me every time I learn something new or I'm doing something that I think would be interesting for you guys. I make a video to share it freely because freely you have been given, freely you will give. Um, God put me on this path of powwowing in a dark time in my life many, many years ago. And so part of the agreement between me and God was that I would share what I have learned freely and give. I have charged for classes, like those have been like, with a syllabus and everything else, and there's nothing wrong with that. But literally, a majority of my work over the past 2 decades have been sharing freely what I have learned in the hopes that you'll benefit from it and carry on the tradition. So whoever works his land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. In other words, if I believe that what's this saying, what's this speaking to me is if you're true to what you're doing, if you are literally walking the walk and like cultivating the proper tradition and such, you will have great riches in the sense that you will be fulfilled in life, you will be healthy, you will be happy, you will be blessed, and the people that you touch in life will of course also share in that wealth of being blessed and happy and healthy. But if you're just chasing fantasies of things that don't exist, just trying to latch onto a title, latch onto a tradition that you're just like making stuff up with and just pretending, or you're writing and you're doing YouTubes and such, and it's all just a fake, your life is chaos and you're just like with this fake veneer of authenticity, you don't reap the benefits of that. So I would say that to those of you who truly, truly, truly wish to embrace the life of a powwow, to just do it. Start working the rituals and healing charms on people. Start working your land. Make your land give let your land provide the potential that it can, like by tilling it and planting stuff and growing things and really making, working becoming one with your property. I'm trying to say poorly. I apologize. Um, but really just like live the life. You know, a powwower is one who wants to heal in the name of God. God as found within the Holy Trinity as found within the Bible. A powwow wants to live with their land and make medicines and share that with people. Never charge people for your medicine or your powwowing work. I do have like a couple of friends that I trade things with. Like I'll provide a medicine and they'll provide me seeds to grow more medicine. And like, I think that's fair. That's fair. Nobody's profiting off of it. But at the same time, both of us are, you know, uh, there's no like exchange of money or anything with people. So just be like real, like just live your best life, be the powwower that you want to be. You know, work in your garden, plant your plants. Not everything's going to succeed. None of us are like the masters or experts at anything. I mean, we just are what we are, and we're called by God to walk this path of healing and be our authentic selves. Um, and yeah, work on the flaws within ourselves. One of the things that I worked on over the years are like all of my bad habits. Like I'm one of them people that always has to be addicted to something. Like years ago when I was a kid, it was smoking cigarettes. Then it was smoking marijuana, and then it was drinking alcohol, and then, you know, now maybe it's YouTube videos. I don't know. Now maybe it's gardening and such, but there's still that part of me that wants like to do bad things and make bad choices and just like imbibe in like, you know, alcohol or whatever. But really, at the end of the day, you know, you kind of want to be healthy. You kind of want to eat, feel good and look good. Like when you're poisoning your body, I remember, you know, I noticed this years ago, my skin would start looking bad. So I felt like I was not presenting the best face to the world because I was always sick. You know, I was just like poisoning myself, and like it just, that stuff shows on your skin. So you have to make the right choices. And now I feel better about my appearance and the presentation I have to the world. The moral of this like jumbled nonsensical story is to be authentic. If you're going to be a powwow, then just live that life and just go with it and walk that path of God and do the things that the powwower does. We don't have to like make up false personas for the internet. We don't have to pretend we're something that we're not. Um, anyway, those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. Those who are true to your traditions and following the path of God and the path that God has laid out for you will enjoy abundance, and whatever that means, abundance. It could just, in my case, it just means happiness and satisfaction in knowing that I'm doing the right thing and I'm helping people. Those who follow fantasies, you know, they're not going to experience that. So anyway, that's just like my moral soapbox lesson. Take it for what it's worth. Just some random thoughts on my mind that I want to share with you guys. I know I'm not always the most eloquent at expressing ideas and such with, but there you go. So hope you're all doing well. I hope everybody has a good night. God bless you guys. Love you very much. And let me, I don't know what's going on with my computer. That's it. God bless you guys. Love you. We'll talk soon.